Nnamdi Kanu is causing war in Nigeria. Ohaeneze woman leader tell Nnia Nwodo. The recent call for stoning of the President General of Ohaeneze Ndigbo, Chief Nnia Nwodo, by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has continued to elicit condemnation. The latest came from Igbo women leader who, during their solidarity visits to Chief Nwodo at Ohaeneze House in Enugu, called on youth to respect their elders and avoid being misled by the antics of the self-styled hip-hop leader. Speaking with the Whistler exclusively today in Enugu, the woman leader of Ohaeneze Ndigbo, Enugu State Chapter, Dame Dr. Selina Ugwuoke Adibwa, said it was not in the character of the Igbos to make such utterances. According to her, I have never heard that an Igbo man would stone another because of opinion differences. Chief Nnia Nwodo has done so well for the Igbos, among Hausas, Yorubas, and other ethnic nationalities, even globally. The Igbo race is now more respected. Nnia Nwodo stretches hands across the Niger. He, in various forums, sensitizes the fact that the Igbo actually fought for the Nigerian unity more than other tribes. Therefore, we deserve our fair share. Dr. Ugwuoke Adibwa, one-time National Vice President of Ohaeneze Ndigbo, warned youth against towing the line of Kanu. In her words, the insolence of Kanu is well known. He wants war. Remember when we almost lost elections because he frightened us against voting? He would threaten to kill if markets were open. There is nothing like knowing our history and planning for the future. I was in the war front with Ojukwu and Achuzue. I was also a Biafran diplomat. Biafran is now something we think about in policy matters, not as an entity to carve out. She added that let Kanu fizzle out. He is our son. Nnia Nwodo is also our son. We won't let a bad son kill a good one. That was why we came out recently to show solidarity to Nnia Nwodo. We know when his house was bombed, nothing will scratch him. He has offer, he is vocal, diplomatic, and humble. He can bend down to greet anybody because of Igbo people. He is a son we are very proud of. Chief Nnia Nwodo had during the visit said Igbo tradition and culture forbid a father joining issues with his son. I am currently the father of Igbo nation. I reserve my comments against the IPOP leader, hoping he will realize his mistakes. I had also received a threat that my only son will be killed, and another report on the social media that I had a serious accident while going to Anambra. Thank you for listening to this news. This is serious. Woman leader of Ohaeneze Ndigbo. Ma, you are getting it wrong. There is something you don't seem to understand. You are listening to the top part of the story. Yes, no one is disputing the fact that you witnessed the war and you observed all that happened during the Biafran War. and you saw how the Biafrans fought during the war. But then you have failed to understand the true reason for Biafran agitation. You only witnessed, yes, you witnessed the war. You discovered all that happened, but you never tried to ask why this agitation. Because if you really understood the reason for the war, then you would have been able to understand things in the area of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is not against any Igbo leader. He's not against any Igbo leader, neither is he against Nwodo. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for a just cause, and besides, as a Biafran warlord that took over from his predecessor, Odumegwu Ojukwu, he is ready to go against anyone that goes against the Biafran freedom. And that is the truth. He is ready to go against anyone that does that. You see, Nnamdi Kanu only attacked Nwodo when he was speaking against the Biafran Republic. And mind you, many times Nwodo has been caught in camera speaking against Biafran actualization. Do you know that Nwodo is among the Igbo leaders that went on to secure a land for these Fulani herders? To come over and rear their cattle. He is also among the Igbo leaders that are canvassing for Igbo presidency while shunning Biafran actualization. So all these things are what Nnamdi Kanu saw and said, no, enough is enough. We cannot condone this. And that is why he's so much against it. So I really want you to see things this in this angle and try to understand the area Nnamdi Kanu is coming from. He is not against anyone. He is not against Nwodo. He is not against the people, the Igbos, the Igbo elders. He is only fighting for a just cause. He is only fighting for the good of Igbo in general. He's not fighting for himself. Look at the distance. See where he is. See how he's and yet he still have an eye on his people. Tell me, how many leader can be able to do that? How many? Nnamdi Kanu still remain a humble son of Igbo. I will tell you this without being biased, that Nnamdi Kanu is the true son of Igbo. He is the only one that understood the real reason for Biafran agitation. Yes, we have elders, but these elders has chosen to be biased. They have chosen to be biased. You understand? So I tell us this, that we really need to understand the real picture of Biafran agitation before laying accusing fingers. So my viewers, what's your take on this? Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.